How's it going everyone? WildeThang here and welcome to a brand new Destiny video. So in this video I want to talk to you guys about improving in Trials of Osiris and hopefully I can pass over some tips to you. First off, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, helping me reach 10,000 subscribers. When I started the channel I never thought I would get to this sort of number and it just keeps increasing every day. So thank you so much. I am working on a 10k montage. It might be a montage of all best bits from previous videos, or it just might be a Crucible highlights kind of reel. So anyway, on to the main reason you're here. To start off, you want to use the best loadout you feel comfortable with. Don't go in using something you are not comfortable with just because everyone else is using that weapon or setup, or because someone told you to do so. When I help people get to the lighthouse, I never tell them what to use, I only advise if they ask me. My favourite loadout and setup at the moment is running the Night Stalker Hunter because the tether helps shut down all supers. The grenade combo is very powerful and Shade Step helps me get out of certain situations. That is just down to personal preference and my playstyle. It suits the Night Stalker perfectly. You might like a different subclass or a different character class completely, which is just obviously down to your preference. When playing Trials, you want to run it with people you know who communicate well and who you can have fun with. I know Trials can be highly frustrating at times and it can feel like matchmaking is totally against you. Just try to stay positive for your team, and if you go down then make sure to communicate with your team if you see any enemies and what they're doing, their location, etc, what sort of weapons they have out, all that sort of stuff. Just communicate everything you can to your teammates to help. A lot of people check what the enemy team is running before the match starts. This can help you to keep an eye on what kind of supers they have. For example, if one is running self-res, then you know to keep an eye on that ghost when killing the other enemies in case they self-res at any point. Also, if you are running a blade dancer and come against a team with a striker titan, just be wary when popping your super because the titan may have theirs to counter your super. One very important thing to remember in Trials is to keep the orbs. This means that when you kill one person, stick by that dead body as best you can. 9 times out of 10 the enemy team will try to push that location for the revive. If you move away from that orb, then the enemy team can revive and you'll no longer have the advantage. Another important thing is map knowledge, knowing where the enemy will be spawning, the best sniper positions, sniping lanes, close quarter areas, etc. If you're wanting to play Trials, then you have probably played your fair share of the Crucible already, so you already have some sort of map knowledge. Just keep in mind that if you're running a shotgun, don't peek out into any obvious sniper lanes because there will already be a sniper watching that area. Something else to consider is if you're being beaten going to the same area every time, switch it up. It will surprise the enemy team and keep them on their toes. Most maps give you 2 or 3 different routes to reach the enemy team, and if you're creative you can obviously create your own routes. You can mix things up each round if you really want. On the other side of things, if the enemy team is going to the same place each time, just use that to your advantage because you'll know where they are all the time. The more map control you have, the better. You want to think of it like a game of chess or checkers. The further you move up the board, the less space your enemy has to move, giving you the advantage and eventually the win. Some other things you may want to consider is using the Crest of Alpha Lupi and the Light Beyond Nemesis for the fast res. This allows you and your teammates to literally run over your ghost while holding the res button for a fast res. You may also want to consider using a high impact sniper to kill people as they are being revived. So anyway, I hope this video has helped you and you've learned something from the tips. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you would like more tips or advice on, and I will be sure to get a video out as soon as I can. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one.
Surviving team.